Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Mirko Loeffler. I'm the chef owner of Mirko's, a taste of Europe in Voorhees, New Jersey. I will prepare for you a stuffed flank steak the Italian way. Go to the supermarket and get a regular size flank steak. Like you see here, there's no fat, or if there would be some fat, I would just clean it up. What we have to do now is I put some plastic wrap on my service, on my cutting board here, and I'm going to make a few inserts. I'm going to, from the middle, this is the middle, I'm going to cut a little bit in here and open it up. We're going to turn it around. I'm going to cut a little bit here. I'm going to flap it open. Now we're going to try to get a larger surface going. We're going to take another piece of plastic wrap. Going to lay it right on top of it, just like that, and a pounder. Let's just use the flat area and pound it down. We are looking at like 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of thickness. Let's make the stuffing. We're going to need some butter. I'm actually going to, a tablespoon. So our butter is melting here. And we're going to put the red onions in there. Garlic. Got to cook this garlic. And we're going to put our spinach in it. Salt. Fresh ground pepper. Ground cumin. And I'm going to put the sun-dried tomatoes in here. Just stir it a little bit. Now, the spinach is wilted, and that's all we needed. We're going to take a bowl, and we're going to put all this now in here. I'm going to take a little bit of thyme, fresh thyme, and put that on here. Chives. I like chives. Parsley. Flat parsley. Again, just ripped up. Now I'm going to take my meat, sweet sausage, and I'm going to take a little bit of Parmesan cheese and work it in here. We want to season our meat. Salt in the inside and the outside. Fresh pepper, little cumin. All right? Now we're going to take our stuffing. Here we go, here we go. We have it still in our plastic. What we're going to do now is we're going to start rolling it. The plastic is going to help us to stay clean and to easy roll this. All right? Little by little, nice and tight. This is good stuff. Again, little bit salt, little bit of pepper. Must tie it now. You have some butcher twine. You go underneath it. Here's a little trick, all right? You make a tie. Hold one end of that in your hands and down let it go. You see? I do everything with one hand. Tie the knot like this, and now I even can tie it. Take my next. Go underneath here. It goes up to the loop. And here's the next nut. I go down to the next. Oops. Through the loop. You turn it over. You tie it over here. Do not rub the plastic wrap. We go once through here. We go another one through here. And we come up on the end, just like this. We turn it over. There's the end. And we're going to take this. And we're tight. Now, everything is nice and tight. Cut the rest off. We don't need that. We got a big pan here. We're going to put some nice virgin olive oil. Get it really hot. The meat has to be seared hot. So now we take it and we put it in. I'm going to give you a little trick. I have a glass vessel here or any kind of oven-proof vessel. I'm going to put some peppers in there. Skin down, I'm just going to lay these guys in here. it's preventing the meat of laying totally in the vessel. The heat going to go all the way around it, and it's really evenly going to cook. Let's give this guy here a little turn. You see how nice and brown it gets? I'm going to throw some onions. 1, 2, 3 big chunks of onions. You know what? I love garlic, like I said before. A little bit of garlic in there. Let's turn this again. My oven sits right now at 475 degrees. It's getting nice and cozy and hot. My meat is now, look at this, beautiful and brown. Perfect. I'm going to take it and put it right on top of my peppers and my onions. Well, the flank steak had landed in the oven. It's nice and hot in there, and he's loving it as he's going. Now let's do some sides. Small little pot, virgin olive oil, onions. Must have the garlic. You're going to put some peppers, which I dice pretty big like this. I like to use oyster mushrooms. Take that little chunk out and just give it a couple of cuts. My mushrooms, my peppers, salt and pepper, fresh cracked pepper. You see this here? You got to keep it a little stirring, a little dry white wine. We're going to get everything very soft. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock. And now I'm going to let that cook. I'm going to move right over here. I have some bacon, little bacon. Once it starts, the fat coming out, the bacon makes love in the pan, I'm going to add my coarse chopped onions. This is an Idaho potato I cooked fork tender, peeled it, diced it, right in here. You're tossing it up. Little bit of pepper, salt, and this is going to get golden brown in here. Let's make it happen on the plate. Our flank steak out of the oven. We're going to use the juice, what we have in our pan. We're going to pour that in our peppers mix. We're going to take now the string off. Just cut it everywhere. I'm going to take my beautiful potatoes, which are golden brown, with the bacon or pancetta, and we're going to start plating. A little Parmesan, that's good. Now, let's cut our meat. Oh my, let's plate. Look at these slices. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. Let's put this right over there. Look at this. Oh, I'm Mirko Loeffler. You visit my website on the www.mirkostasteofeurope.com. I made you today a stuffed Italian flank steak with spinach.